Welcome back to Mighty Number 9. And now, everybody, allow me as I'm going to go away and let my commentators do this game while I take a Mighty Number 2. See you then.
It's funny because the game itself made that joke.
Charming.
Okay, time to look at those different game modes. And by different game modes, we mean challenge, the yet to be unlocked godforsaken multiplayer, and the leaderboards. All the more showing that this game is meant for speedrunners. Like, seriously, leaderboards in a Mega Man game.
Break all targets.
Using Cryosphere's power up. Now, I will admit, this is one of the few tracks in the game I actually do like, the challenge room theme.
Let me guess, it was composed by the...
Manami Matsume.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, yeah, she's the main composer for this whole game, which makes it all the more stunning that a lot of these game soundtracks are crap.
Well, Jib, how do you think I feel about, to a lesser extent, how do you think I feel about Ace Attorney 6's music?
But Ace Attorney 6's music was good. I know, Dibs, I know, Dibs, I know.
Like it lived up to the earlier stuff.
I know, Dibs, I know, Dibs, I know, Dibs, you don't like the synth.
Actually, I'm not really big on the melodies. I mean, hell, Apollo Justice has more memorable music.
Wow.
I disagree.
I'm being serious.
I
guess
disagree.
it's to do with personal taste, mostly.
Yeah. Whereas here, we can all agree that this music is bland for a Mega Man game of all things. And
Anyway,
no, don't anyone try and excuse that. This is clearly what this game was trying to be. Mega Man.
Yeah. Again, it's like I mentioned, I think, in the previous part, Mega Man's tones and music has always been leaning to rock, pop, or at least, high beat rhythm.
That was more so in the X games, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, pretty much all Mega Man games try to add.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, guys. Now that we're done being random, there. Are you ready for?
I'm not ready for anything this game has.
Ad-lib moaning in pain. They left that in the script. Ad-lib moaning in pain.
Did they just copy and paste from the script?
Apparently.
That's sad. That's fucking sad.
I'm surprised the actress didn't
Alright.
Okay.
You know what would have been better if the actress actually said ad-lib moaning in pain. Oh.
Okay, guys, it's time to start.
You mean like how in some comedy skits you have somebody
wait, hold on, here we go.
The accused from the teleprompter.
Yeah. Well.
Okay, and now we begin Ray's story.
Oh.
Ray.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Yeah, that's gonna get contradicted later.
Must keep it together. Or all the evidence I've found will be lost.
Could you speak up a bit?
Well, it's so...
Wow! I love how she didn't even say what was said on the subtitles.
Well, maybe she was as confused with these scripts as I was earlier.
Yes, they are.
We're going to no take them, you think?
That name certainly rings a bell.
I am trying to be evil and very mysterious, and yet it sounds like I'm bored.
Yes.
So this is Zonda Technologies.
Actually, you're on the way to it.
Emote, woman!
Familiar sound. There's something
Dreams, be careful what you wish for. She gets hammy.
I have no stake in this human crisis.
Oh man, I just flushed my copy of Mighty Number 9 on the toilet.
Excellent.
Oh well.
Oh well, you did a favor to
And
mankind.
nothing of value was lost.
Well, wait. Was it the copy of Mighty Number 9 or was it something else? They both looked exactly the same to me, so...
Okay, so now we get to play as Ray.
Just to explain how it works.
Okay, now I'll start by saying this. Ray is so much more fun to play as than Beck, from a standpoint. For one thing, her dash can automatically absorb, the weaker enemies, unlike Beck's where you had to shoot and then dash. She also has a neat melee attack, and, that's awesome and all. And believe it or not, her variations on the power-ups, yes, she also gets her versions of power-ups, are all more, well, not all of them, but they have more versatility than Beck's transformations. Here's the thing. So the developers must have thought, you know guys, if we have Rei like this, that'll mean she's more fun to play as than Beck. What should we do? Oh, let's give her a BS handicap. As you'll notice, her health is constantly depleting. Here's the thing. You have to constantly assimilate, dash through enemies in order to regenerate your health. Now here's the real kick in the balls. Here's the real kick in the balls though. Any health you lose by getting hit, you can't recover even when you heal yourself by absorbing. You have to get a health pickup. And it's constantly depleting.
So basically, this
They
is
could have just given her a smaller health bar and be done with it.
So basically, this is a stupider version of Supersonic.
Oh, wait. It doesn't end there, guys. Rei is also the pinnacle of having to speedrun. Why? Because, okay, remember how when we were playing as Beck, I said people sometimes bring up the argument, you don't have to dash? Well, with Rei, you do have to dash. And not only that, she has a few differences from Beck that aren't so well. For one thing, her dash animation can last longer, which is good in some ways, but can be a kick in the balls when you have to time something right and, you know, not hit into something. Also, she's bigger than Beck, which means her hitbox is bigger. And I bet you can guess what that means. And yeah...
What kind of bullshit game design is this?
Oh, it doesn't end there. And furthermore... her controls are not explained well. For instance, apparently she gets semi-invincibility during her dashes when she bounces off, for some reason. And
So she's the best.
but wait guys, here's the worst part of it. It's not quite shown here, but boss fights are a fucking nightmare with Rei. Cause like, again, if she loses any health by getting hit, she can't recover that even when she dashes. She'll only recover to the point where she was before. And here's the thing. Her default melee attack, you know, that 1-2-3 hit combo, is not as fast as, say, the likes of Zero's sword from the Mega Man X series.
Yeah,
which means you either have to dash, bounce up the enemy, pray to God it doesn't hurt you, or time it right. Admittedly, it's not too bad with this first boss flip. Wait till we get to the mighty numbers.
Anyway, what are you gonna say, Pedro?
To put how annoying this is to Jova into perspective, like, Jova just swore and he never swears.
Anyway, what are we gonna say, Pedro?
Like,
Wait. Jova swore? Holy shit!
Yeah.
I gotta listen to the rest of the. I gotta listen to the rest.
Anyway, Pedro, what are you gonna say?
Wait, hold on, guys. Cutscene.
Cutscene.
Oh, by the way, Pedro, do you like Astro Boy?
I love Astro Boy.
Well, they're kind of gonna go for something like that with Rei's story.
Please tell me they do it better than 13.
Yes. Well, okay. To be fair, they don't rip out the whole Land of the Sky thing. No. It has to do with Astro Boy's actual character, shall we say.
Okay.
Rei has a pair of machine guns in her ass.
That Japanese art.
Oh wait, no. I wish it were just that, but no.
Anyway, Pedro,
Japanese art is the dedication to robotics.
Anyway, Pedro, so what are you gonna say to
Oh, she's mentioning someone from her past, possibly.
Some reason these Sonder cells taste so familiar.
So basically, Rei's story is about her finding out about her past within 12 hours before she apparently
I agree with Libs here. This woman is so boring in her acting.
It's not like that. It's also
Okay,
the problem
Pedro, say it quickly
of,
now before Jova has to thingy again.
There's also the problem of
You heard what Tail said about this design being one of a kind. Go ahead. One of a kind.
There's also the problem of of every Sonic Adventure 2 sound mixing problems. The fact that the music hijacks some dialogue.
True, it does, but I still don't think it's the sound mixing is quite as bad as Sonic Adventure 2.
So why are you starting from Mighty number 4, Jova?
No. This is my number 5 stage, and I'm doing it because for a few reasons. One, he's quite possibly the best mighty number to start tackling as Rei, at least as far as I knew at the time, because, I mean, as I said, fighting mighty numbers with Rei is a nightmare. Also because his weapon for Rei is quite possibly the most essential thing, an actual gun so that you don't always have to do everything up close and personal, because that can be risky. Now I
Ray is
do.
both the best played. So Ray is both the best and worst character in the game to play as.
Yeah, it's like
Go
honestly.
figure.
It's like, honestly, I kind of wish that the actual player character had been a mixture of... Oh, wait, hold on.
Don't matter.
Yes, I have. Watch this.
Wonderful!
Amazing!
Amazing.
And what did I get? Points. Big woohoo.
Well, still better than nothing.
Which isn't necessarily I mean, if you're gonna put a ranking system, have the ranks actually mean something. In Sonic Adventure 2, getting A ranks unlocks shit. In Phantom Pain, getting S ranks unlocks extra rewards. Just give us some kind of reward for our efforts, guys. Jeez.
I know, right? It's like, seriously.
Points, I guess.
Well, again, though,
Who gives a shit about that?
Wait, you
Yeah,
lose
no
points
one.
while waiting for the boss to spawn?
Yes, you do. That's another thing about Ray's health depleting. You will lose health even when she has to stand still during a freaking scene.
That's fair.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I think.
Hold on, do it. So Shira has something. Go ahead, Shira.
No, all I said was, did anyone ever bother to point out
Ah!
that was a bad idea?
Alright, okay, guys. I think for not all of them, but for most of them, we have to issue an apology to Sonic Team for most of their silly decisions that they've made over the years. Because I don't think they've ever made anything where aside from being Supersonic, any main character loses health
And it
during
made sense.
gameplay.
And it made sense for Super
Oh no,
Sonic.
no, they
Well-
still should be sorry for all the screw ups they've made, but like.
But they
this,
never screwed up this bad.
Yeah.
I know, but they
Don't
still
the-
screwed up. but
Doesn't the ring
still
depletion count?
Do it.
I've already given.
Okay.
I've already
Basically,
given them my proper
there we go.
apologies.
Not just that, not just that, Jova. Trust me, Dwebs. Shiro already reached that point at the end of our Lightning Returns playthrough. She herself was the one who took the initiative to say, no, Sonic 06 is much better than this game.
Yeah.
And Sonic 06 is much better than this game.
Yeah, I have to agree. It's like,
How
well,
amazing! The game industry keeps stuffing itself about underweight they can go.
the more you think about it, the only reason Sonic 06 is regarded as the abomination it was, even to this day, is because it was Sonic, a more popular one. Also,
Well, no, it still had its fair share of problems, but like, it wasn't the worst thing ever. But,
I don't even think Sonic 06 is the worst Sonic game.
And also, yeah, you
I
gotta
agree.
remember that it's been 10 years
oh,
since
what's
Sonic
this?
06.
Yay, it's amazing that I didn't fall on that mine that I could only know about, because I've
I'm
fallen
curious,
on it
Vince.
before.
Yeah,
I'm curious, what one's your worst then?
Sonic Genesis.
Well, okay, that's the obvious choice. I mean, aside from the obvious
That's
choice.
the one
And
you
he's mentioned
consider
it before.
worst.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing to butcher a game from the ground up, but it's another
Okay,
thing to butcher a game
fine.
you've got
What's
5%.
your worst?
So you're basically-
original?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, guys.
Yeah.
What's this?
Hey? Ah!
The game
Frames.
actually went to zero there for a
Oh,
bit.
trust me. In the Wii U version, it's even worse.
Oh, yeah. But,
It's like watching a photograph album.
hey,
In terms
game,
of original
why
Sonic
under
games-
attacking? Game!
Okay. In terms of original Sonic games, Sonic Spinball for Game Gear.
Eh? Wait, what?
I think a lot of people would agree
Oh, Spinball.
For Game
with Game Gear.
Fair point.
I've heard that game is just boring as shit.
Well, then again, I haven't played that many Sonic games, so
Okay, here's another thing I don't like about Ray.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. With Ray having to dash a lot, and yes, I know she technically has the melee thing, but remember, you have to haul your butt through these levels lest you suffer more of her health depletes. With Ray's dash, while it is obligatory and is meant to go for enemies, there are some big enemies that you have to constantly dash against, and you won't know it except from experience.
Alright, does she have a special dialogue for the Mighties?
Nope.
No. Oh, how fucking charming.
I mean, seriously? That's just wrong. And it makes her
If
worse
they're
because
not gonna have her actually talk to the Mighties, what's the point of even having her go through these stages?
because she has to find
She has to
information.
absorb
Oh,
anything.
that reminds me. You just reminded me. Oh, God.
Fuck.
Yes, your health is constantly depleting, and you can't recover it until you hit that boss enough. And then you actually have to make a prayer shot and hope you hit that boss without getting hit yourself. But yeah, you know, it's funny you mention that because here's the thing I don't like about Ray's story. It's confusing in the overall lore because, yes, it's apparently canon because it happens alongside Bex, but this one suggests that Dr. Sanda was the one who made the Mighty Numbers when no, that was Dr. White who made the Mighty Numbers. I don't get it. And yeah, also the fact that Ray regards them as her brothers and sisters, or possible brothers and sisters, so I have to wonder why they didn't keep in the plot point of her apparently being Mighty Number 0. And again, that was a rumor always, but... come on. Come on!
Holy fuck!
All he did was touch me! And that was only because I was in the middle of attacking.
Hey, Joe, but look at the bright side. If this was Recore, you'd have to wait 2 minutes and 10 seconds in between.
But seriously though, I mean, that's just cheap. It's like, okay, I do the melee attack, which, you know, takes a while, and then, you know, well, he's gonna kill me because I don't always have the time to get out of that animation. It's like playing Super Smash Bros, except, you know, it makes sense when you can't get out of those because, you know, you're committing yourself to a smash attack, and that's a fighting game, and why the heck am I even comparing the two? And I got hit by a jumping animation.
Because why not?
It's like, you know, Ray was the point where I actually kind of cried, because Ray was fun, but it's like they did everything in their power to make it just a slog to play through. I mean, that's like one of the worst things you can do. It's like
for the first few seconds of the first part of this stage, that she actually looked really fun to play as, but after you explained all the stuff that's wrong with her,
it's like serious.
Yeah, she's kind of the worst thing to happen in this game so far.
It can be fun. Oh, no. We might just have a fun character in here. We have to ruin her somehow.
It's like...
You wanted the game to be consistently terrible.
It's actually hard for me to think of a comparison. That's how bad this is.
Anyway, what were you guys on about?
Jova is dying repeatedly on my number 5 for a...
You could probably think of individual comparisons for each of the individual problems, but not one single character that has all of these problems as well as her.
I know, it's like, seriously, it's like, well, it's like to counter all the good her gameplay sort of promised. They just introduced a truckload of bad. And like, it's like you said, Shuri, it's like, oh, give her a lower health box, that could have worked. Or if you're gonna have her health constantly deplete, at least, you know, let her recover all of her health whenever she assimilates, but no. If you get hit, you only get your health recovered to, like, the point where that dark red is.
Oh, and he's even using his one-hit kill bullshit attack. How nice.
You wanna know what's even worse? Remember, that's a bomb, so if you're too close to that and he fires it off, well, something like that'll happen.
Jesus.
You know, it's gonna be really painful when I have to deal with the final boss with Ray. But god dang it, I have to. If only so I can show Pedro the final cutscene that really just shows that her story is a ripoff of Astro Boy.
Oh, really? Interesting. Let me guess. She finds her robot humanity.
Not quite, but you're onto something.
Well, the thing is, Joe. But to be fair, Mega Man has always had a lot of elements taken from Astro Boy. Robot humanity, that's...
You know what's funny?
Robot humanity, that's Astro Boy.
So here's the point where I just got desperate and just dashing him while also using the melee attack.
Charging guns blazing.
Oh, that attack! Don't get too close to that, otherwise.
Holy shit!
No interruptions.
I mean, when you think about it, Joe, Mega Man taking stuff from Astro Boy, it's like Final Fantasy taking stuff from Star Wars. It's just you just come to accept, or Sonic taking stuff from Dragon Ball. It's just.
Oh, I get that.
Which is good to accept that.
Oh, I get that, but it's just the way they do it. Anyway, it's funny you mentioned Robot Humanity, because if anyone's paid attention to the concept history about that, backers were told that Call would have a whole arc where every little bit, every level you completed, she'd become a bit more humane like Beck.
Yeah, but except she's...
Again, it's not gonna happen.
Oh, Tio, just wait to the prison level. They actually try and address that, and it falls flat on its face. Oh, but you want to know what
barrier.
Finally!
Well, and also considering how big of a hash job Concept and the other developer made of Recore, apparently.
Also,
Well, yeah, like, that's all I was saying earlier, Dwibs. If this was Recore, Job, we would have already been like 50 minutes here because every dev would have been 2 minutes and 10 seconds of waiting for a load time.
oh, now here's one thing though. Ray does... Okay, for the most part, Ray's weapons are much more versatile, as in you'll use more than just 3 of them. Instead of transformation, she has variation codes, which transfers her huger arm and does something.
That's gross.
Yeah, I know, it's meant to be all painful and gruesome and all. Oh, goody! And now it's time to deal with this boss. As you recall, he has that thing where, you know, when he goes purple, he can one-hit kill you if he touches you. Now, here's the thing, though.
In the conditions of Ray, I guess it's not a bigger threat than...
Actually, Tio, remember, Ray's attacks are physical, not shooting-wise from a distance. As in, you have to get up close to him to damage him for the most part.
Well, with an attack like that, you just need to dodge up until he stops. So
No. Remember, Tio, it's if you touch him in the wrong way, he'll automatically grab you and want to kill you.
Yeah, but as long as he keeps his purple aura, so you just need to wait for him to, you know, calm down and everything.
No, that's the thing. You can only bring him down from the purple aura by damaging him.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. That's another reason why I got Bat's weapon, since that's one of the few ranged weapons that Ray can get. I will give her one thing though, she is a lot faster than Beck when it comes to the dash, so that's nice.
Yeah. Okay.
And
And,
it still doesn't make up for anything else.
No, it doesn't make up for it. I mean, I guess to be fair, playing as her has made me play better as Beck, if only because I'm gosh dang paranoid and... Well, again, if only Beck had her ability to, you know, automatically, you know, absorb with the dash, you know, kind of what I asked for in the first place. It's like, literally, if they had merged the playstyles of Beck and Ray, we could have had a pretty fun character here. And yes, I should probably address the elephant in the room. Yes, this is more like Mega Man X when you think about stuff like the dash and all that. But here's the thing, Mega Man X was clearly...
wall dashing, I forgot.
Wall jumping. Yes, there's no wall jumping in this game, but there is awful hit detection and ledge grabbing that can fail. And I mean, really fail. And yeah! Seriously, I dashed into that thing. How did I get hit? Alright, perfect precision.
Spikes on the top?
No, that's the thing. I was dashing just fine when I hit that thing.
He was, I noticed. And again, I played this game too, so I know what he's talking about when he says these things.
Again, with Ray, she's bigger, so of course her hitbox is gonna be bigger, but at times it just feels downright unfair. I mean, Beck's was bad enough, but Ray's it really starts to show.
Playing texture.
Ugh.
That doesn't even look at the... Is that a texture? It looks more like a sprite.
What the?
It's still better than...
Alright, seriously, what's this? Okay, I ledge grabbed and then I got hit. What hit me there?
The flame.
But that's the thing, you're not supposed to get hit during
No.
ledge grabbing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, and here's another dickish thing. Normally I would bounce off of that with the dash, but you can sometimes get bounced up into the spikes. Now, another good thing with Ray, she can dash a lot quicker so you can avoid these more fees, except for when those heavy enemies are in the way. Constantly dash into them, but whatever.
Dash through the falling pipes, I guess.
With the fire and the flames, I guess.
No.
Why are these... Jesus. Why are these things even falling? I mean, it's not happening the same thing that happens in Backstory, is it?
No. At least I can do
We
this with Ray.
Just recycle the stage instead of...
Oh my god, I got it. They rebuilt it. They were a bit clumsy with rebuilding them, so they're falling over again.
Okay, now just gotta dash so I don't lose any more health before actually meeting the dang boss.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, let's fight him.
You know what would be even more dickish in this mode?
What?
If you didn't have any checkpoints.
There's a level like that, Dwibs. There is, believe it or not, a level like that.
So every time Joe was playing a game, I'm the one that calls stuff. Huh.
Don't worry, Dwibs. We'll have so much fun with that level when we get to it.
If you think this is bad, Shiro, wait till we get to the ending of... Well, I can't tell about the ending of this the race story, but the ending of the main campaign... This game doesn't actually even have an ending. The game just stops.
Let's just say that when it comes to endings, I dare say...
Like
oh, here we go, his purple
Ghost
attack.
Warrior.
Okay, so I just gotta avoid him, right? Oh wait, no, I have to attack him up front with the melee attack.
So I was saying, this is like the ending of this game is like the platforming equivalent to Sniper Ghost Warrior, where that game just stops too.
Yeah.
Also,
like the developer said, fuck this shit, we're done, and left the project.
Also, you know, I don't recall correctly, but I don't recall in the demo the fires on the side of the boss fight actually being able to hurt you, but here they do, and it makes dashing terrible, because, okay, see, normally the strategy is to dash above him here and there, but here's the thing, Beck's dash didn't go nearly as long as Ray's, which means sometimes when you're timing it, in a way, you can end up dashing right into the fire, and with Ray's health constantly depleting, you're gonna die. I wouldn't mind this so much, except you have to be up close to the guy. Oh yeah, and the hitbox on Ray is again bigger, as you'll see with certain of his crush attacks. Okay, now I just have to beat Mr. One Hit Kill now. Ah! What? He didn't even start running!
I guess you were too close.
But... okay, let's try that again. Oh, and I love how you can lose health even before meeting the boss, if you want to stand around.
Yeah. Again, that's faulty programming 101. We just didn't care.
It's like, you know, again, I thought Beck was bad, but this, it's like, okay, if this were DLC and if this were, you know, the actual main campaign, can you imagine the amount of outrage this would have gotten?
Yeah. Alright.
It's like no matter how much strategy I have...
It's also not really helped by the fact that the bosses seem to have huge life bars. Like, in the Mega Man games, there was this sense of, you know, equality between Mega Man and the other robots.
What?
Here, look at that life bar. Jesus, it takes forever to deplete.
Also, I loved how he grabbed me mid-dash animation when I was going above him.
Yeah.
Oh god, the pity points. Yeah, you know, I'm not particularly a fan of how this game will just randomly go out either, you know, a useless power-up, or, you know, a one-hit kill thing. I mean, not a one-hit kill, but something to regenerate your health here and there, or give you an extra life. Only it's random, and it feels a bit insulting when they're kind of teasing you for, oh, LOL, you constantly died. Well, gee, maybe I wouldn't die if you programmed your game better now, would I? Come on. Look, I don't like this any more than you do. Just take it like a man, damn it. Like a heat man.
Okay, Concept. Now it's 2 clearly unfinished games released in 1 year. You're in trouble.
Oh boy.
Honestly, Bo, I'm positive that Deep Silver just doesn't care. Again, in light that sequel to this being.
Well, I have to say, if they do greenlight a sequel...
I hope not.
I will have to say, though, I am kind of curious to see where Ray's story goes based off of how the DLC ending goes, so... And I'll admit, I actually did like Ray's design. Heck, I even have her as my avatar on Steam because she looks cool. You know, the whole base and... Oh, come on! It's like, seriously!
This is a nightmare.
Okay, what's this? Okay. I'm clearly out of range.
But that's also another problem. The explosion that number 1 generates when he does that frog splash, it's weird because it does multiple explosions. You don't know how much bigger the area actually is,
And like,
so you don't know how much to stay away from it.
Yeah, and not only that, I can't dash into the walls because the walls will damage you. Okay.
Jova, not for nothing, Jova, but as you've told me many times,
I have been editing out, the main lengths of fights, Dwibs.
Honestly, Dwibs, I'm pretty positive Jova died like 10, 12 more times here, and we're just seeing the times where, the abridged version, restricted one.
Yeah, pretty much, actually. I'm only showing off, like, the really spectacularly unfair deaths like that!
Literally by free. This is like, you know what this reminds me? Reminds me of the Dark Souls 2 PvP community. Because in that game...
So will Jova succeed in this final life?
I don't know. I mean, this game's damaged me so much, I just don't know.
To give you an idea, the hit detection in that game is so ridiculous because it was programmed by the From Software B team. The hit detection is so faulty and bad program that in PvP there are people who can backstab by initiating the animation way before going with the person above them and in front of Dark Souls 2.
Oh yeah, of course.
The PvP in that game is just stupid. I'm so glad they fixed that shit in the first game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 2 sounds like quite a venture.
If you wanna have fun, actually I was plan of being, once I'll be able to, record anything well. During these days, while we are actually commenting on this, we've been actually trying to do a sort of live stream with Indigo Prophecy on his own, courtesy of Pedro and Playing. I was actually planning, thinking of when he was finishing, and if I had available something, to do something similar to that, but with Dark Souls, with the first game. Because that game is more enjoyable as to,
well,
directly.
We'll have to wait till Dark Souls gets remastered for the PS4 though, because as far as I'm aware...
I won't share play, I want to use my controller.
Oh, okay then.
He's finally down.
There you go, Zico, man.
Okay.
You'll be interested to see Dwibs do a share play LP of Dark Souls though.
Sure, go ahead. Sure, go ahead, game. Give me a D. See if I even care.
Yeah, for a second I thought you were going to say me doing a share play of my
the game gave you the D.
Unfortunately, I don't have the game on PS4.
So what's my number one's weapon? Oh, a flamethrower, of course.
Now, okay. His is more versatile phrase because it basically turns her default attack into a flame attack, and if you hold it, you can even create flame burst with her dash move.
Why does Ray's armor look like zeros?
Because she's a mixture of zero and base. Well, based on Battle Network, but yeah, zero and base.
That's not EXE.
So in the next part, we're taking down Cryo with Ray.
See you there,
Alright,
everybody.
see you for the next
See ya.
part.
See ya.
See ya.